Shade here. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back, soul family. So I did a poll on this reading, and a lot of you guys voted that you wanted me to do the Magician series, part 2 of kind of the Tarot series. I did the High Priestess series, and that was so fun, and I love doing it so much. I was like, well, let me do a Magician one. So a lot of you guys voted for gifts that you are bringing to your family, and that is what this reading is going to be all about. So I'm going to show you the cards really quick so you can pick your cards. So card number 1 is the Raven. Card number 2 is the Sunflower. And card number 3 is this colorful Magician. Alright, if you need more time, pause the video. If you are ready, let's go ahead and hop into it, guys. Hello everyone. If you chose the Raven, this is your reading. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So what I'm picking up for you guys is hidden knowledge, occult. I'm also picking up you are bringing something back into the family, knowledge that once was but has been long forgotten, teaching of the old ways, or things that maybe perhaps, because I'm getting tribal vibes with this pile, so things that wasn't placed in books, or there wasn't any physical evidence of it, it was just taught. I feel like this is my pile that's bringing that back to, your gift is bringing that back into your family. It's a gift that got passed down to you from ancient ancestors. This is also my pile, just off of this card with manifestation and alchemy. You guys are really good manifestors. That's something that you're bringing into your family, gifts that you're bringing into your family line. For some of you, not all of you, some of you guys might like science, might be studying science, might have a science degree with this alchemy here. But that's not for everybody. There's something, I keep on hearing runes and looking around this Raven. So there's something about runes. Maybe you guys work with runes. Maybe you guys can predict things with runes. I'm hearing some of you guys might have made runes and it wasn't the symbols that you created on them isn't anything else that you have seen, and this is that knowledge that I was talking about that got passed down to you, and you bringing it into the family. Okay, let's look more into your reading, okay? Okay, so you guys got horn god, fertility, and puppet sorcery. I'm just gonna read like 2 at a time because the wind is blowing. I don't want them to all blow out of the way. Yeah, if you look here, him looking down at the book, and look at that little stream from the I want to say it's a corn stalk, but it might be wheat coming up from behind him. And you guys got 4 + 1 is 5, 3 + 2 is 5. You guys might be seeing 5, 5, 5, 5, 55. That might be a sign for some of you guys. But fives in generals are like huge changes. So I feel like the gift that got passed down to you, or you're bringing to your family from this hidden knowledge, it's going to make a huge impact. It's going to make a huge change within your own life and within your own family. Like I said, there's something about something that was forgotten, and you are the one that's going to remember it, or you're the one that gets downloads, because I feel like this pile is a medium or a psychic. You have psychic gifts, and your ancient ancestors, there's something in you that resonated with them, or maybe you remind them of them, and you're on a similar journey that this ancient ancestor was on. So that's why you're getting this knowledge. Like I said, it'll be new to you, and it'll be new to your family, and it might be new to other people that like maybe you describe this knowledge to, like something that they've never heard. But that's just because, as I said, it's been hidden, or it's been all the people that knew it once upon a time, they passed and they didn't write nothing down in books, or maybe they did write it down, but with history, and it's done it several times within our history, things have been burnt, things have been ruined, so that knowledge cannot carry on. With puppets showing up here, this makes me think of healer. It also makes me think of being able to charge objects for like health. So maybe you do candles. Maybe you make puppets or dolls and do healing work on them. I'm hearing sewing as well. I mean, you have to sew a puppet, but I'm seeing like someone stitch and sew a sweater, and like putting so much love into it, and then when they gift it to the person that they're making it for, it brings healing energy to them. This is my pile that can create amulets and talismans. But it doesn't have to be like necklaces or bracelets. It can be poppets, it can be clothing, it can be really anything. Any type of object. I'm feeling really drawn to the red, the black, and then the white. And I'm hearing stages. Something about stages around the body and healing. But I'm also picking up with puppets, like some of this knowledge that you guys will be learning. It can go one way or it can go another. And for this pile, to make sure you keep your emotions and your ego in check. Because your emotions, when especially when you are creating like talismans and amulets, they have to be in a good place if that's what you're wanting to bring to someone. Like if you're frustrated or upset or angry, that's the type of energy that will go into the object. And a good example of that is, I'll probably have to link the name of the movie down below because I don't really remember it, but the name of it, but it's one of my favorite witchy movies. And it's about a girl that she's like a kitchen witch. And she's a really good chef, but whatever emotions that she's feeling when she makes these dinners is the emotions that other people feel. And you see that throughout the movie, like when she's really happy and cooking and she gives it to the people are really happy and cooking. When she's really sad, same thing. The people that eat her food get really sad and like cry. So it's got the girl, I think her name's Sarah Michelle Gellar. She's the one that played like the main character in the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but it's really, really good. You guys should watch that if you haven't seen it. But it's something like that, like that's what I'm picking up. Okay, let's move on. You guys got finding love and grounding. So what I'm picking up with this is some of you guys and your family in the past, they could be alive, they could be, passed on. I'm feeling that some of them had conditional love. Or they had families where they would marry them off for wealth or for, doing better in the family. And I feel like this pile, the gift that they're bringing to their family is unconditional love when it comes to partners in relationship, marriage. I also heard star-crossed lovers. Where the relationship has a lot of challenges. I mean, every relationship has challenges, but I feel like for this pile, maybe the person that you are meant to be with is someone that the family does not agree with, like I said, because you guys had families that were like, it was kind of looked down upon on who you marry, or you should marry someone that's more stable or just like makes more sense. So I feel like that's a gift that you guys are bringing into your family. That's a gift that you are going to be showing your children, like what unconditional love looks like, what and what like not to go after. I'm also hearing superficial. So some of your family might have been worried about superficial things when it came to a partner. Another message that I'm picking up is, especially with this grounding, and you guys are the ones that got manifestation. So you guys might have had a family, or you might have heard within your family line that there was nothing but heartbreak in the end. A lot of people getting divorced, a lot of people not being able to keep a relationship. And like I said, it's because I feel like a lot of these relationships were conditional, or superficial, or was for money or wealth. I feel like you guys are the ones that are actually like doing the work, bringing in your manifestations and grounding it. So I feel like you guys, like I said, you guys will have a very great love life. That doesn't mean that you guys ain't gonna have challenges or tribulations, but I feel like you guys are going to be the ones that like work things out, and you're going to be someone that's married for a very long time, because it's unconditional love, and it's both of you meeting halfway instead of one partner doing all the work and the other partner not doing all the work. This could as well be for those that were your family might have been, and like I said, some of you guys know this and some of you guys don't know this, but like the toxic relationships or the toxic marriages, you guys are bringing that gift of healthy relationships, healthy marriages. I'm hearing draining as well, so some of your ancestors might have had very draining, like sucking the life out of them, and they couldn't escape because the love for them, or maybe not having enough money to get away, because divorces cost more than staying with someone, or being feared of being judged, or back then it was really frowned upon to get divorced. and it was put into drilled into our heads a lot, that not so much now, but like in the past, like especially with my grandparents, like it was like, no matter what your partner does, no matter how bad it gets, you have to stay, even if it's really toxic. Like, and if you don't, then it was like the blame was put on them, like they was looked down upon or shunned. I'm picking up that song, What If We Rewrite the Stars? And that's probably, like, that matches with what I was saying when I first started talking about these cards, like star-crossed lovers. There's some type of, like, there's gonna be, like, some type of forbiddenness. You guys might like watching movies like that. Moulin Rouge is one of them. Save the Last Dance is one of them. That song that I just mentioned in that movie is one of them. All right, I'm gonna move on. You guys got Remember Who You Are and Tune In and Connect. You guys have that gift and that ability of always coming back to who you are. And sometimes it takes people a long time. Like, you know how they say when you get older, you just don't care. You don't care what people think. You don't care what people do. Like, it is what it is, right? But I feel like for you guys have always had this gift of always coming back to yourself, like, even in your younger age. Like, even when you was a child, a teenager, your early 20s, you guys might be watching this in your, like, at this age. I hope not kid, but, teenager or your 20s. Like, this is my pile that there's been a lot of people that's try to project a lot of things on you, and in hopes to make you forget who you are. And this could be from jealousy, this could be from just not liking you, not wanting to see you win, not wanting to see you succeed. And you guys have, like, triumphed every single time on coming back to who you are, like, no matter what gets thrown at you. I'm being told to say there is, and it's going to be different for everyone, so I can't exactly tell you what it is, but there's something that you've been holding on to, like a memory, a feeling, and they want you to keep on holding on to that because that is what brings you back to who you are. And every single time you go through, let's just say you go through a spiritual awakening, or let's just say, you're going through a time where you feel lost and confused and you don't know what direction to go into. or you have all these people, like I said, projecting different opinions at you, wanting you to live your life this way, wanting you to live your life that way. Whatever memory that you're holding on to and the feeling that's with it, like just keep on going back to that, because that's what's helping you remember who you are. And that's a gift in itself, because we can lose ourselves so easily. We can try and be something that we're not with social media, influences, celebrities. Celebrities are really losing their power right now with the age of Aquarius. But we're getting influencers, and the commercials are still going on, and just things that are considered society norms, but it's not. You guys have a very, very strong intuition, because it says nonverbal communication, intuition, and messages. I'm going to bring up mediumship again. You guys can hear your ancestors or your spirit guides, or you guys just automatically know with the downloads that you get. You guys are really, really in tune with your intuition. And when you don't follow your intuition, that's kind of what leads you astray, but you always come back to it. So always listen to your intuition. This is my pile that has a very strong intuition, and I feel like some of your family in the past didn't heed the message. So that's like a gift that you're bringing to your family, is like showing up in a way where like standing your ground, standing in your power, being who you are, listening to your intuition, and having them watch you follow it, even though it's not logical or you can't see it, and then them seeing you land on your feet every single time. And it's because of that strong intuition, and it's because you know who you are, and you're not going to change for anyone. Of course, there's growth, and there are things that we have to shed, but just who you are on a soul level, you're someone that remembers it, and when you forget, it always comes back to you. That's awesome, guys. That's a gift that you're bringing into your family line. All right, let's move on to the next. Yeah, look here, guys. You guys got magical powers and health. Yeah. Some of you guys are energy healers. Some of you guys are really interested in alchemy. Some of you guys, like I said, are really interested in science. Some of you guys, this is that knowledge that's being downloaded into you. And health doesn't have to necessarily mean physical. It can mean mental. Because I did pick up that there might have been a lot of mental health issues in your family lineages. But I feel like you are going to be brought this knowledge that will help. That's not to say to stop taking medication, all right? I did not say that. But you are going to be getting knowledge that can help you mentally, with high anxiety, drinking some herbal tea to calm you, like chamomile, things of that nature. Yeah, look, it says magic secrets to to me, now show. Yeah. And here's that. No, never mind. I thought that was gonna say 5. I was like, dang, that's not 5. But that is 6, and the 6th house is, for some of you guys, I heard look up your 6th house. Study the 6th house. That does deal with the body. Study what sign it is. Get into astrology and study that well. Study that when it comes to your partner. Study that when it comes to your children. And that will help direct you. Sorry guys, I'm seeing if I can pick up anything else. Some of you might be attracted to dragons or phoenixes. And if you are, you need to look into the spirit animal of them, because there's messages in that for you. All right, let's look at the last little bit. You guys got spirit, initiation, and Lilith, intensification. I feel like spirit initiates this pile. I feel like you guys go through a lot of initiations. I feel like this pile might have dealt with a lot of sickness, since I was speaking about health. And you guys figure out ways how to help your sickness or your health. Even with that pop-it card where I was telling you like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Like there's things that you have done that has helped you get better. And it could be something as small as, like, I'll give you an example. I got a huge lymph node that was like right on the side of my neck. And I knew where I got it from. I had been going to the gym, and the gym had a hot tub. And yeah, that's where I feel like I got it from. Bad idea. But and normally that would take anywhere up to 2 to 3 weeks to for it to completely go down. I had it down within, I want to say, 5 days. And how I got it down faster was I looked into herbs. I looked into loose leaf teas, and I read a lot about the herbs and what they did, and like what good combination to do it, and things like that. And I would drink that tea every single day, and I kid you not, it was like gone in 5 days. So that's like an example. But I feel like you do get put through these initiations and these tests to help you learn and help you alchemize. And like I said, this could deal with mental as well. Saying, like, sitting here sitting down, being real with yourself about, what causes the anxiety. And then looking into like the foods you eat, or looking into things you drink, and things like that, and like figuring out like what herbs to work with, or like if you have to do meditations, or if you have to, maybe work off some of that stress that you're having, things of that nature. And I feel like with this pile, since I'm seeing intensification, I feel like this pile has recently passed, like I said, level 1, level 2, level 3. I feel like you've passed one of your levels. You have passed one of these tests, and you're going into like the next initiation. Like, you're going to have a rest period, but there's going to be like a new initiation that's coming because you have passed the one that was given. Congrats. Spirit's very happy about that. Okay, the last one I'm going to read from the book. And I asked for like an uplifting message. And it says, it's a crystal, and it says halite? Halite? I don't know. I'm going to say halite. Oh man, look guys. The master cleanser. It says halite draws out impurities from your physical energies and soul bodies. It dissolves old patterns, negative thoughts, and toxic emotions, promoting emotional well-being. Halite stimulates the meridians and grounds the healing properties of other crystals. It says, self-understanding. Subtle ties and influences may be affecting you more than you recognize. Unacknowledged feelings of abandonment or rejection or emotional neediness may underlie disease. Detrimental energies picked up under the influence of drink or drugs could be affecting you, as could someone else's lustful or jealous feelings. But being spaced out and ungrounded also leaves you open to invasion by external forces. It says it is time for a thorough clear out in your life. Declutter your space, including your car, detox your body and mind, and try a juice fast for vitality. Healing insight. Regular detoxing and purification on all levels ensures well-being, as does being anchored on earth. Wow. That just pretty much said everything I said in your guys' reading, especially when it talks about, what I was saying when it came to the mental. So if you guys have already done this, the regular detoxing, and I feel like you guys have been working on it, and they're congratulating you on that, of like decluttering, detoxing, purification. This pile's been working a lot with purification of the mind and of the body. So congrats. Like, this is like to continue. If you are still like in the midst of it, or you've been thinking about going that way, this is a yes. Alright, that's all that I got for you guys. If you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have a story you want to tell me down in the comments, or if you have a story, tell me down in the comments. I'd love to read it. Till next time, guys. Bye. Hello everyone. If you chose the sunflower, this is your reading. So let's go ahead and hop right in. So when I first seen this card for you guys, I automatically picked up the word harvest. The gift that you guys are bringing into your family is the gift of harvest, the gift of stability, the gift of, there's going to be a lot of hard work, but there's also going to be a lot of payoff. This is my pile that's going to get a lot of payoff for the things that they do. I'm also hearing generational wealth. This doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be wealth of happiness, wealth of stableness, never having to go through the struggles that passed down loved ones had to go through. Okay, let's go ahead and look into the cards that I got for you guys. You guys got Witch's Secrets and Familiar Spirit Assistance. So I heard instinct with this one. I heard primal instinct, knowing when to act, having that reaction. So like in a scary movie, when people are getting attacked or people are getting when the killer's going after them, there are those that really don't know what to do and, you know, kind of fumble and end up getting killed. But I feel like you guys are the ones that would survive a horror movie because you have like these natural instincts that like that really help you guys out. You guys are kind of like a cat. When the cat gets thrown up in the air, no matter like how high or what position they was in when they got thrown up in the air, like they always end up landing on their feet. Like my first pile was like, it's the knowledge that was being given to them, the wisdom. You guys, it's like I said, it's your natural instinct. So you guys might be animal lovers. You guys might have a strong bond with animals. You guys probably have a lot of animal guides around you, or one certain one that is really good with reflexes. You guys are quick on your feet, and you know what action, you really know what action to take, okay? You guys aren't ones to really sit there and be all up in your head. Like that's like, I heard that's for later. So some of you guys might, like in dire situations or in times of when your family really needs you the most, you guys are quick. And then like you'll stress about it later. But I feel like a lot of you guys will notice even later on after you've stressed out. I feel like things always work out for you, because this isn't like a lot of times when you guys follow these instincts, it's not something that really it's not irrational. Sorry guys, I just seen a spider. Spiders might be around you guys a lot. You guys might be seeing a lot of spiders. things to people that just seem like you just pull out of a hat. Like I said, this instinctual thing. Like I said, you guys ain't really irrational about it. Like, you still make good decisions, even in a stressful, or let's go to the extreme, like a horror movie like situation. Like, I would want to be on your guys' team in like a horror movie. I would be, because you guys are someone that it reminds me of, like, if like the world was ending and like we was in the middle of wilderness, like I would follow you guys, because I feel like you would get everybody. This is my pile that would get everybody to safety, just going off of their instincts, and that's a gift in itself. Okay, let's move on. Yep, I knew it. Look, you guys are leaders. Leadership and I can't say that word. Balance. I'm just going to say balance, because it's the same thing. Like I said, you guys are bringing a lot of balance to your family. You guys are leaders, and you guys are leading. You guys are the ones that are leaving your family to this, that you're like whole generational family, to like a harvest with your hard work. With that, when I seen that flower, it also reminded me, like, your guys' aura might be have like a lot of yellows and oranges, golds as well, or a hint of gold, and gold can represent, because I never knew that there was like a gold aura until like I had my aura picture taken here recently, and it represents like divine intervention and like following the guidance through something. You guys are also someone that receives divine guidance. You guys also are probably psychic, and that's another thing that helps you guys out. You go to your spiritual team, or you go to the universe, or you go to God, and you ask certain things before making huge decisions sometimes, to keep things in balance. I just feel like this pile knows that it's like, this is their, like, there's something that there's some acknowledgement that you are bringing some, like I said, some type of wealth or some type of stability to your family. And it might be because, like, some of you guys was born in broken homes. Some of you guys was born in like toxic families, where maybe you had to up and move all the time. Maybe money was like never, like money was always a problem. Like maybe your guys' lights had been cut off, or your water had been cut off, or you didn't have enough money for food, or you didn't have the clothing. There was something, like I said, this pile knows what it's like, and I feel like this pile knows that they're going to be bringing wealth to their family. And like I said, that's why I said wealth is different for everybody, because like I said, this could just be you keeping a roof over your family's head, and never having the lights shut off, or never having enough food, or never having enough clothing, or not having a way to go to and from, or having a stable job, or creating a stable job. This is also my pile that is creating opportunities, not only for themselves, but for future generations. This might be my pile that creates businesses, and your kids or your grandkids take over, and it's like I said, generational wealth. I also hear support too. So this is my pile that might not have got the support that they needed, and that's something that you're bringing into the family. Or that could just be, like I said, this doesn't have to just be your parents and your grandparents. This could be passed down loved ones that you didn't get to meet, or you didn't really know. You're bringing the balance back into your family. Wow, that's awesome, guys. That's a powerful gift. Back to the next card, you guys. Back to basics. Yep. Whole self-health, natural therapies, balance. There's balance again, guys. Yeah, you guys are bringing a lot of balance back into your family line. Where the scales was tipped, you are tipping them back in your family lines, into your family line. The wheel is turning. I feel like this is a gift in itself, just by itself, back to the basics, not overthinking things, going back to square one. This is my pile, and this is what makes you a great leader. You guys are not afraid to go back to the basics. You guys are not afraid to go learn something new. You guys are not afraid to get rid of the old ideas or the old way of doing things, and implementing new things, or taking the old things and taking the old ideas or the old way that you used to do things, bringing in new ideas and new way of doing things, and combining the two and making them into something that is that balance that makes it 10 times better. You guys are not afraid to be students. You guys are not afraid to. You guys aren't arrogant, where you think you know everything, and there's not any room for growth. You're open to new opportunities. You're open to new ideas. You're open to try new things. You're open to learn and study. You guys are very grounded when it comes to that. When people come to you with a problem, you're very, and you guys can pick this up when someone comes to you with a problem, like, you simplify things for them. You break it down for them where it's like simple, where they might be overthinking a lot, or overwhelmed, or this or that. You're someone that teaches people like how to go back to the basics, and you'll walk them through it or show them how. Also with that, like, with this whole leadership with you, you also, whether you realize it or not, you also make a great leader, because when you're teaching something to somebody, you don't put them down for it, or you're not sarcastic about it. You're a really good teacher. Instead of them feeling crappy about themselves when they come and ask you, or you're leading or you're guiding, they feel better and they feel like they have the tools to work out their problem or the solutions, things like that. All right, let's move to the next two cards. Look at this. I'm telling you guys. Look, stability, staff, broomstick, Clarence. You guys are clearing, like, I heard reset. Like everything that was done in the past, like especially when it comes to the stability, like you guys are hitting a reset on that. I'm also picking up some of you guys, like especially in this pile, and it might not resonate for some of you, so take what resonates, throw away the rest. But I also heard like people making fun of maybe your family because of the stability or not having stability. And with you, with your gift to the family is that's no longer gonna happen. Like the things that was being said to put down your family, they can't be said no more. And they can't be said no more because of you, like because you're bringing this in for your family, your family line. You are clearing all that effery away. Nobody can't talk about your family like that anymore. Wow. All right, last card I got is a crystal card. I'm gonna read it from the book, and it's like encouragement. That's what I asked, like encouraging words for those that pick the sunflower. And you guys got 𝕂𝕂𝕂𝕂𝕂𝕂𝕂? I don't know. It says 𝕂𝕂𝕂𝕂𝕂𝕂 bridges this world and the rest of creation. It heals unconditionally and assists the shifts to a new level of consciousness. It says you are a leader. When you raise your vibrations, the whole benefits. De-energize old patterns. Release karmic incrustations and toxic dross from your ethereal body. This crystal will assist in this. Go within to find your rainbow treasure house. Raise your consciousness to build new. Supportive structures at every level. It says recognize how your soul is maneuvering you into your true pathway. Apparently detrimental situations offer soul gifts. Re-examine projects and let go of those that are not for your highest good or that of others. You see things from both sides. Yep. Always speak true no matter what the cost, but be tactful. You have natural healing abilities. Focus it wisely. And then it says healing insight. Letting go attunes you to a realm of infinite possibilities. Yay! That was such a good reading, guys. I hope you like this message. If you have a story to tell me and you want to tell me down in the comments below, I'd love to hear it. Till next time, guys. Bye. Hello, everyone. If you chose this magician, this is your reading. So I'm going to hop right into it. Just by going off of this card, you guys are someone that is not afraid to shine their light in the darkness. When other people are afraid to shine their light, you are the one that steps forth and shines it. Okay? So let's go ahead and pop right in. Ooh, oracle. So you guys are psychics. You guys are seers. You guys are mediums. I think everybody got some type of psychic gift or mediumship in these piles. And then look at that, grimoire authenticity. So the gift that you are giving to, or the gift that you're bringing to your family is the gift of your authenticity. This is my pile where you're going to follow your heart. You're going to follow your intuition. You are going to do things you're going to live your life the way that you want to live your life. You're not going to live your life in fear or try to hide who you are or try and be someone else. You are going to show up as you. And yes, we can all get lost sometimes, but you're someone that always, kind of like pile number, I think it was pile number 1. You know how to get back to yourself and to show up for yourself and to show yourself to the world without hiding it. Something that your family might have done in the past, your past loved ones, is they did not get to live the life that they wanted. They did not get to go after the dreams that they wanted, whether it be because of other people or if it was like self-limiting beliefs or feeling like they didn't deserve it. You are someone that's going to follow it. I heard come hell or high water. Okay, pile 3, I hear you. You gonna do it, all right? You guys are stubborn. You are in a good way. Like, stubbornly, you are going to follow your dreams. Stubbornly, you're going to go after whatever it is you want. And this might be my pile that you guys know life is short. Maybe you guys had someone who was near and dear to you suddenly pass away, and you just had this awakening of it, or maybe you always knew it as a child. Whatever the case may be for my pile number 3s, it's beautiful in the way that you guys, like I said, it's beautiful for this authenticity. It's a breath of fresh air. There's a lot of pretending in the world. There's a lot of, I'm this and I'm that. And you guys are very brave. Like I said, key word for you guys, a gift that you guys have is bravery, because it takes a lot of bravery to be who you are in a world that doesn't want you to be who you are, to be in a world that tries to sway how you feel about yourself, how you see about yourself, things of that nature. It takes a lot of courage and bravery. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move to the next. Yeah, look at this, destiny. Destiny is calling your name. Destiny's been calling your name. And I feel like this is how you feel, this empty cage. That's how you feel when you're not going after what it is that you dream about. And it doesn't have to be a big dream. It could just be that you want to fall in love and have a family of your own and like break certain limiting beliefs, whatever the case may be. You guys are following your destiny. And like I said, where maybe your family in the past didn't, passed down loved ones didn't get to, either because they had no choice, they was being threatened to be killed or beaten or whatever, or they just didn't feel like that they was worthy enough to follow what their hearts desired. Another thing that you guys are bringing to the family, a gift, is resilience, which that is great, because you need resilience in order to follow your dreams, in order to follow your passion, in order to follow and be true to who you are. You're going to have a lot of resilience. Some of you guys have the fox as a spirit animal, a spirit totem, or spirit guide, because the fox teaches you guys, yes, they are tricky, but the way that Fox has shown up for me multiple times and has helped me get out of tricky situations. For you, it helps you have the resilience and to still stay intact in your authenticity. Like, it finds a loophole for you to like maneuver through and still like come out like with who you are on all levels. Wow, I'm loving this one, guys. You know, with this key showing up here, you know you are the key. And you know, if you put in the time and the work, you're not just sitting there daydreaming, which I don't believe this pile is. I believe that it's a balance between the two. I believe you guys are working hard and you guys are dreaming what you want to do. Like, I feel like this pile will get there, and this will be, I feel like you guys might be someone in your family lineage that actually gets to where you want to go, like gets the dream that you're dreaming of, and still being authentic to you. Some of you guys might just be dreaming about just staying authentic and being authentic and not being swayed, and that's okay too. That might be one of your dreams. To not let the world turn you cold. And I'll give you guys a phrase that my mom used to say this. She was my grandmother, but I called her mom. But this is when I realized that I didn't want to be what she would say. And when she would get very frustrated, or she was making excuses for herself, because that's what they were, excuses, about things that she did, she would tell me, I used to be a rose, but this world turned me into a thorn. And I feel like you guys are the ones that never want to be the thorn. You always want to be the rose. You always want to be yourself. You don't want life to you don't want life's curveballs and ups and downs to destroy that rose, to destroy your authenticity, right? All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next. Look. Answer the call, explore, travel, and live. Yep, live. I can't make this stuff up, guys. And look, psychic strength, shield, talisman, gold light. I feel like for some of you guys got into shielding yourself. Some of you guys noticed was noticing projections, was noticing maybe some evil eye, was noticing some negative energy sent your way, and you guys have learned and studied some techniques. If this is resonating, keep going. Yes, this is helping you to continue to answer the call, because people that answer their call, there's a lot of obstacles and people and places and things that like get tossed at you, right? This is also a saying to continue with your protections, continue with your psychic shielding. If you pray, continue praying. However you shield and protect yourself, continue doing it, and continue walking on the path of answering the call, because you are answering the call. And I feel like your ancestral line is like cheering you on and like guiding you. This is a pile I feel like is heavily guarded, because that's the word I heard, guarded and protected by the ancestors, because the ancestors that passed on, that wanted to be authentic or wanted to go after their dream that couldn't, they're kind of like they're wanting that for you, and they're wanting that for them. Like, it's a healing for them to see you go after this call, go after this dream, and get what you want. If you guys have been feeling led to ancestors, I would most definitely set up an ancestor altar. As I tell everybody, just make sure when you're setting up the ancestor altar and you're lighting candles, you say ancestors for my highest good, because not all our ancestors, are for our highest good. Some of them can cause a lot of chaos, just like there's good and bad here, there's good and bad in the spiritual world. But I think that's really awesome that your spiritual team, your ancestral team is really guarding and guiding you to this. Okay, let's move on to the next. You guys got chalice, fulfillment, and watchtower of the north, winter. Yeah, this is my pile that you will be emotionally fulfilled. You will have that emotional fulfillment. You will have that when you are on your deathbed, and you know how people have a lot of regrets, and a lot of the things that people regret on their deathbed are not going after things that they wanted to, or having relationships that they wanted to, etc., etc. Like I said, I feel like with the way that my pile number 3 is going, you're not going to be that person that states this regret, because you are the one that went after it. And even if it's something that, didn't work out, at least you went after it. You don't have no regrets about it. Some of your guys' dream is to travel the world, and you will be doing that. And I heard for some of you guys that are worried about the money and how you're gonna have the money, don't worry about the money. Money will come. Money will come. Some of you guys might be self-employed, and that's how you make your money. There's some type of idea, or there's some type of work, or there's some type of programs that can help you with money, earning money while you're traveling. Not to worry about that. I feel like the watchtower of the north winter, I feel like that's just more or less talking about your your passed down loved ones, your family, and that's how they felt this winter instead of this. But your ancestors, they're making sure they're making sure as long as you're taking the action and you're putting in the hard work, and you're dreaming up the dreams and bringing them down from the spiritual to the physical, that they gonna make sure that you get it. And that's why I said come hell or high water. That might resonate for some. I know that's something that's a saying that my family used to say, come hell or high water. Okay, and the last part is just a reassuring message that I'm gonna read from the book for you guys. And you guys got Nirvana Quartz. Nirvana Quartz assists in stepping off the karmatic wheel, bringing light and blessed consciousness. For many lifetimes you have been working with your karma that has now passed. There is no need for restitution, nor punishment or guilt. Let those go so that you recognize your full potential, receiving a download of cosmic light that transforms your being. It says divination. Step off the karmic ground and allow the karma of grace to manifest. Open yourself to receive enlightenment. Recognize this as a new beginning and fresh energy. If you are experiencing traumatic times and soul challenges, relax and wait for resolutions. Do not push against the river, go with the flow. It says healing insights. Karma is created in each moment by every thought and deed. Uplifting thoughts and positive actions ensure your future well-being. Yeah, I don't feel like this is past life energy. I feel like this is that what I was talking about when it came to your family line of feeling guilty about going after their dreams, or being authentic, or like I said, some type of punishment for them being true to who they are and going after what they want. I feel like when you came in, like I said, you're clearing that karma, you're clearing that bad juju. Okay? Alright, that's all that I got for you guys. If you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you got a story that you want to tell me, put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Till next time, guys. Bye.